What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to let you guys know what's been going on with me. Past 2 days, I haven't been giving you guys any content other than last night where I had like an hour left in my system to give you guys some gameplay, and I couldn't even stay on there too long. So clearly you guys hear that I'm a little bit nasal. I don't know if I'm loud enough for you guys to hear because like one of my ears feels clogged, but I have been knocked down on my behind with being sick the last 2 days. Excuse me. So today I feel better enough to do some videos, get some work out of the way. But you guys, I think it was Thursday where I started feeling really bad. Um, and it was at night that I started to kind of feel bad. I had a little something going on, but I was still able to get some videos out for you guys. But Friday came around, and one thing about me is that when I get a cold, and I've always been this way, I don't know why. Um, like I don't. Some people have colds for like weeks. Me, when I get a cold, it's like it starts with like an itchy throat, itchy ears, and then everything starts to hit me all at once. Like there is no warm up from there. So when I was doing videos, I remember telling you guys I wasn't feeling all that great, but I was gonna push through. Friday came around. I honestly, it has been years since I have been knocked on my behind with being sick the way that I have been sick. Um, at night, like I literally in the middle of the night, my sore throat, I had a sore throat and it woke me up out of my sleep. That's how bad, like my throat was on fire. Um, I didn't know what. I was like, yo, where is this coming from? I started to get congested. Then I started to get a really bad congestion headache. I started to feel this pain in my body, in my back. I felt this weight on my neck that just did not go away. And I'm just like, oh my God. And that day, I was going to push to at least try to game that night. And I got worse. And the day went on and I got worse. You guys should have seen my side of the bed. Poor Tyrone. He took such great care of me. So I ran out of tissues because he also was under the weather, but not like I was. Um, I couldn't even talk really. Like I couldn't talk for a long period of time. I was so congested I could barely keep my eyes open, and I ran out of tissues. And thank God that Tyrone went out and bought me some stuff that I needed, and he got me some tissues. And I remember a couple of days ago, I made a really big pot of soup because I'm like, oh, he's not feeling under the weather. He's not feeling great. And I had a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm like, this is nothing. It's probably just allergies, not thinking anything of it. Thank goodness that I made a big pot of soup because the soup was spicy and it actually kind of helped. But on top of that, like I had no energy to cook anything. I couldn't really taste my food because I was so congested. I was barely eating anything. I was drinking, I've been drinking a lot of liquids, lots of tea. I put cough drops in my tea. I don't knock it till you try it. It helps. Um, putting actual lemon and honey in it and everything that I needed, drinking peppermint tea to see if it helped my throat. And it just, like, at one point, I just felt like I was like, what if I don't get better? I'm going to have to go to the ER or something because I don't remember being this bad. Like, I haven't been this sick in years. And so when I tell you, I felt like I got hit by a truck, like it was horrible. And I didn't sleep for like 2 nights. I barely slept, although Tyrone tells me that I slept, but I don't think I did. Um, as you guys can tell, it's still, I can't talk for a long period of time because I'm still so congested. I can't breathe through my nose, so everything's through my mouth, and so I get like dry mouth, and I have like a cough now. I guess it's all kind of moving around and out my body. But other than that, like the pain in my back is not there. Not the way it was before. The pain in my neck, it's still kind of there, but it's probably because all of the congestion. Like I was tossing and turning last night again, waking up every few hours. There was one night where I got up and I couldn't go back to sleep, and Tyrone was kind of up, and then, he got up and tried to do everything to make me feel better, massaging my back and just staying up with me until I was okay enough to go back to sleep. And thank God for him, because I would have been like on the floor dying if I wasn't, if he wasn't there. So, um, oh, he was so great. Like there was one night where we were having dinner or eating soup or whatever, and I was feeling so miserable. I was feeling so miserable, and I was getting ready to put, you know, our bowls and stuff in the sink, and he got up and came back to me and he just hugged me, and I literally just cried. Like he hugged me and I cried. And I was like, I didn't think that this was gonna make me cry. He started laughing and he was like, "Oh," he was like, "You needed it." And it was like I knew that I was miserable, but I didn't know until like a second after he hugged me that I needed that hug because I felt so miserable. And it made me cry, and I'm like, that's all, like at that point, that's all that made me feel better was that hug. And so shout outs to my honey, Tyrone Magnus. He's such an amazing man. He's the best. So he's been helping me feel better and making me laugh even in moments where I had no energy to laugh. I couldn't laugh because my throat hurt so much, and he still made me laugh. And so we would stay up and watch, shows and stuff like that. And he's just been so amazing to me. So shout out to him. I'm still not 100%, but up until last night, um, I was feeling horrible and I was able to kind of game at least for an hour. You guys should have seen my side of the bed. It looked like a hospital room. There was tissues all over the floor, tissues all over my nightstand. There was like cough drops everywhere. Oh, the night before I had a fever. I think it was it was the night before. I had a fever, but a couple of hours later it was gone. Like I got up and did what I had to do, and I took some Advil. I bit the bullet and took some Advil, and the fever went away, thank goodness. But I had like tea, water. I had cough drops, tissues. My nose is so, like, it's now it's healing, but you guys know when you're blowing your nose so much or when you're wiping your nose so much, it starts to get raw and dry. So I've been kind of putting like Aquaphor on there, and I've just been kind of doing what I have to do, you guys. So, but I'm a little better today. I was able to do stuff around the house, do some laundry, cleaning. Stepped out for a minute, came back. I'm still congested, but I'm not as bad as I was. So I'm definitely gonna come back with you guys with some more videos, and of course later on when The Last of Us comes out, I will be watching that as well. But anyway, I'm all right, you guys. I appreciate you guys for your well wishes and your get well soons and feel betters. I appreciate you guys very much. Keep sending your positive vibes my way. It's all appreciated, and I'm embracing all of it, you guys. So I will see you guys on the next one. Um, yeah, hopefully talk to you guys soon. Toodles.